So here we have the dictation. The dictation is going to be told 3 times, each one. Each sentence is going to be told 3 times. And at the end, we are going to compare the dictation and what you wrote. Do you understand? Okay, let's begin.
Number one, we don't eat spinach with a spoon. Period. We don't eat spinach with a spoon. Period. We don't eat spinach with a spoon. Period. Number two, my cousin loves the summer months. Period. My cousin loves the summer months. Period. My cousin loves the summer months. Period. Number three, all the streets in this town are straight. Period. All the streets in this town are straight. Period. All the streets in this town are straight. Period. Number four, I'll have my eggs sunny side up, please. Period. I'll have my eggs sunny side up, please. Period. I'll have my eggs sunny side up, please. Period.
Okay, so this is the first sentence compared to yours. Let's go with the second one. The number three. Okay, Jonathan. And then let's go with the number four. How was the dictation? How did it go? More or less. Well, le fue a Sirley. Sirley, are you here?
To be honest, was horrible because I just have one correct.
This one correct. Okay. Could you please turn on your camera? Where are you? We don't know you. Even Gladys. Okay, never mind. Juan, how was your dictation?
Good teacher.
Was everything good?
Yes.
All right.
Can you see it?
Yes, yes. There. Very nice. Okay, so you wrote everything like that.
Yes.
You didn't have to correct. No way. Great one. You really improved.
Thank you, teacher.
Very nice. Now I want to share Gladys the task already was. Ya la primera actividad la finalizamos, fue el dictado. And we are going with a second activity. For this activity, it requires the whole attention because I want you are going to tell me, but really tell me what this girl speak about. Okay, what she speaks about. I am waiting for really complete ideas, not only one word, not only this. So let's see it. You can write down all the unknown words, all the words, or you can write ideas, write it down so you can remember.
I used to think the whole purpose of life was pursuing happiness. Everyone said the path to happiness was success, so I searched for that ideal job, that perfect boyfriend, that beautiful apartment. But instead of ever feeling fulfilled, I felt anxious and adrift. And I wasn't alone. My friends, they struggled with this too. Eventually, I decided to go to graduate school for positive psychology to learn what truly makes people happy. But what I discovered there changed my life. The data showed that chasing happiness can make people unhappy. And what really struck me was this. The suicide rate has been rising around the world, and it recently reached a 30-year high in America. Even though life is getting objectively better by nearly every conceivable standard, more people feel hopeless, depressed, and alone. There's an emptiness gnawing away at people, and you don't have to be clinically depressed to feel it. Sooner or later, I think we all wonder, is this all there is? And according to the research, what predicts this despair is not a lack of happiness. It's a lack of something else, a lack of having meaning in life. But that raised some questions for me. Is there more to life than being happy? And what's the difference between being happy and having meaning in life? Many psychologists define happiness as a state of comfort and ease, feeling good in the moment. Meaning, though, is deeper. The renowned psychologist Martin Seligman says meaning comes from belonging to and serving something beyond yourself, and from developing the best within you. Our culture is obsessed with happiness, but I came to see that seeking meaning is the more fulfilling path. And the studies showed that people who have meaning in life, they're more resilient, they do better in school and at work, and they even live longer. So this all made me wonder, how can we each live more meaningfully? To find out, I spent 5 years interviewing hundreds of people and reading through thousands of pages of psychology, neuroscience, and philosophy. Bringing it all together, I found that there are what I call 4 pillars of a meaningful life. And we can each create lives of meaning by building some or all of these pillars in our lives. The first pillar is belonging. Belonging comes from being in relationships where you're valued for who you are intrinsically and where you value others as well. But some groups and relationships deliver a cheap form of belonging. You're valued for what you believe, for who you hate, not for who you are. True belonging springs from love. It lives in moments among individuals, and it's a choice. You can choose to cultivate belonging with others. Here's an example. Each morning, my friend Jonathan buys a newspaper from the same street vendor in New York. They don't just conduct a transaction, though. They take a moment to slow down, talk, and treat each other like humans. But one time, Jonathan didn't have the right change, and the vendor said, "Don't worry about it." But Jonathan insisted on paying. So he went to the store and bought something he didn't need to make change. But when he gave the money to the vendor drew back. He was hurt. He was trying to do something kind, but Jonathan had rejected him. I think we all reject people in small ways like this without realizing it. I do. I'll walk by someone I know and barely acknowledge them. I'll check my phone when someone's talking to me. These acts devalue others. They make them feel invisible and unworthy. But when you lead with love, you create a bond that lifts each of you up. For many people, belonging is the most essential source of meaning, those bonds to family and friends. For others, the key to meaning is the second pillar, purpose. Now, finding your purpose is not the same thing as finding that job that makes you happy. Purpose is less about what you want than about what you give. A hospital custodian told me her purpose is healing sick people. Many parents tell me, my purpose is raising my children. The key to purpose is using your strengths to serve others. Of course, for many of us, that happens through work. That's how we contribute and feel needed. But that also means that issues like disengagement at work, unemployment, low labor force participation, these aren't just economic problems, they're existential ones too. Without something worthwhile to do, people flounder. Of course, you don't have to find purpose at work, but purpose gives you something to live for, some why that drives you forward. The third pillar of meaning is also about stepping beyond yourself, but in a completely different way. Transcendence. Transcendent states are those rare moments when you're lifted above the hustle and bustle of daily life. Your sense of self fades away and you feel connected to a higher reality. For one person I talked to, transcendence came from seeing art. For another person, it was at church. For me, I'm a writer, and it happens through writing. Sometimes I get so in the zone that I lose all sense of time and place. And these transcendent experiences can change you. One study had students look up at 200 feet tall eucalyptus trees for 1 minute. But afterwards, they felt less self-centered, and they even behaved more generously when given the chance to help someone. Belonging, purpose, transcendence. Now, the fourth pillar of meaning, I found, tends to surprise people. The fourth pillar is storytelling, the story you tell yourself about yourself. Creating a narrative from the events of your life brings clarity. It helps you understand how you became you. But we don't always realize that we're the authors of our stories and can change the way we're telling them. Your life isn't just a list of events. You can edit, interpret, and retell your story, even as you're constrained by the facts. I met a young man named Emeka, who'd been paralyzed playing football. After his injury, Emeka told himself, "My life was great playing football, but now, look at me." People who tell stories like this, "My life was good, now it's bad," they tend to be more anxious and depressed. And that was Emeka for a while. But with time, he started to weave a different story. His new story was, "Before my injury, my life was purposeless. I partied a lot and was a pretty selfish guy. But my injury made me realize I could be a better man." That edit to his story changed Emeka's life. After telling the new story to himself, Emeka started mentoring kids, and he discovered what his purpose was, serving others. The psychologist Dan McAdams calls this a redemptive story, where the bad is redeemed by the good. People leading meaningful lives, he's found, they tend to tell stories about their lives defined by redemption, growth, and love. But what makes people change their stories? Some people get help from a therapist, but you can do it on your own too, just by reflecting on your life thoughtfully. How your defining experiences shaped you, what you lost, what you gained. That's what Emeka did. You won't change your story overnight. It could take years and be painful. After all, we've all suffered and we all struggle. But embracing those painful memories can lead to new insights and wisdom, to finding that good that sustains you. Belonging, purpose, transcendence, storytelling. Those are the 4 pillars of meaning. When I was younger, I was lucky enough to be surrounded by all of the pillars. My parents ran a Sufi meeting house from our home in Montreal. Sufism is a spiritual practice associated with the whirling dervishes and the poet Rumi. Twice a week, Sufis would come to our home to meditate, drink Persian tea, and share stories. Their practice also involved serving all of creation through small acts of love, which meant being kind even when people wronged you. But it gave them a purpose to rein in the ego. Eventually, I left home for college, and without the daily grounding of Sufism in my life, I felt unmoored, and I started searching for those things that make life worth living. That's what set me on this journey. Looking back, I now realize that the Sufi house had a real culture of meaning. The pillars were part of the architecture, and the presence of the pillars helped us all live more deeply. Of course, the same principle applies in other strong communities as well, good ones and bad ones. Gangs, cults, these are cultures of meaning that use the pillars and give people something to live and die for. But that's exactly why we as a society must offer better alternatives. We need to build these pillars within our families and our institutions to help people become their best selves. But living a meaningful life takes work. It's an ongoing process. As each day goes by, we're constantly creating our lives, adding to our story. And sometimes we can get off track. Whenever that happens to me, I remember a powerful experience I had with my father. Several months after I graduated from college, my dad had a massive heart attack that should have killed him. He survived, and when I asked him what was going through his mind as he faced death, he said all he could think about was needing to live so he could be there for my brother and me, and this gave him the will to fight for life. When he went under anesthesia for emergency surgery, instead of counting backwards from 10, he repeated our names like a mantra. He wanted our names to be the last words he spoke on earth if he died. My dad is a carpenter and a Sufi. It's a humble life, but a good life. Lying there facing death, he had a reason to live, love. His sense of belonging within his family, his purpose as a dad, his transcendent meditation repeating our names, these, he says, are the reasons why he survived. That's the story he tells himself. That's the power of meaning. Happiness comes and goes, but when life is really good and when things are really bad, having meaning gives you something to hold on to. Thank you.
Nice. So, guys, welcome. I want to hear you tell me what do you understand about this video, about this talk. Gladys.
Okay.
I don't know, Gladys, are you going to speak?
Yes, that one. Go to speak. Go speak.
Ladies first.
Okay. And she speak about in the, about the people feel in your life. For example, the people is depressed and don't have don't have uh, happy in your life in this life
Happiness
happiness
in their life.
their life, and our need is our purpose is find
Finding.
finding in the happiness. But no, I know we can um, change with transcendent in our life. Mm, if we if we have one purpose in the life,
We have the purpose.
no matter lost.
Okay, Gladys. That was good. Thank you. Juan, off you go, man.
Eh, eh, she trying to search some someone has to change his life, and because much psychologists trying to search the word, de cómo se diría el significado de lo que es la vida,
The meaning of life.
the meaning of life, and she talked four pillars. The first is belonging, and she speaks some they check your phone for if somebody try has to write, and
Yes.
the second pillar is purpose. She speaks someone purpose uh, with personal, and for example she algo con tener hijos. Sí, sí, eso es que entendí.
Yes.
The third pillar is transcendence.
Hmm.
The fourth pillar is storytelling. Uh, be, because she tell for, of the edit interpreting how telling experience, and she talking he's your daddy's carpenter.
And that is a carpenter. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, Juan. Thank you very much. Really good.
Okay, teacher.
Alejandro, welcome. And Sirley,
Hi, teacher.
how you doing, man?
Fine, and you?
Great. Thank you.
Okay, okay, teacher. Really, I couldn't pay attention to the video because I'm working bad in general. She talks about mm, shaving goals. Is correct to say it?
Shaving.
Shaving goals.
No, what shaving? No.
Como lograr objetivos.
Ah, achieving. Achieving.
Achieving.
Achieving goals.
Achieving goals. Mm, um, and that's it.
And that's
So,
it. Okay, I was waiting more, man, but wait. No worries. Sirley, are you here? Can you tell us about what you hear, please?
Yes, she was talking about the four pillars of the meaning of life: belonging, purpose, transcendence, and storytelling. She says that people must concentrate on their pillars and not being obsessing with finding happiness, because if you only concentrate on happiness, you must be depressed and not achieving goals.
Okay, that's it. Thank you. Really hard. Okay, guys. So I have a question for you. The question is, what are you grateful for? What are you grateful for?
Can I talk?
Of course, yes.
I think I am grateful for because I find my purpose. Uh, I think I'm good at doing makeups and doing nails, and that makes me really happy. And I'm really grateful because I found what I love.
You found what you love. Very nice. Thank you, Shirley. What all other you guys can say about this question?
Teacher,
Yes,
could you repeat the question, please?
yes. What are you grateful for? What are you grateful for?
I don't understand that.
Something that you can thank, can give thanks every day. Something that you appreciate you have. What are you grateful for? Do you understand the question?
No, I don't.
Can you watch the chat? Can you see the chat? I wrote it. I wrote on the chat. Juan, Gladys, what do you say? This question is for everybody.
Teacher.
Yes,
Okay, I gonna try.
of course.
Okay, so I am grateful. How do you say it? I
Grateful, yes.
I am grateful for get a job, to be healthy, to be with my family,
Yes,
mm, mm, because I am alive,
yes,
uh, because I am learning every day in my job, another languages. That's it.
okay, Alejandro, thank you very much, man.
You're welcome.
Teacher,
Ok, Juan, yo creí que Juan está escribiendo una historia gigante, man.
uh, okay. I'm grateful with new days, with my family, my healthy, and because I I like to join with everybody, go out to the street, and trying to join all the family with somebody so, excuse me, someone uh, parties. It's that's it.
Okay, Juan, thank you.
Okay, teacher.
And Gladys.
Eh, well, I am grateful for my family because des- despite despite of
Despite
the despite of the um, pandemic
pandemic.
we are healthy, and I am grateful also because I have been uh, calm calm. I have podido. I had.
I could.
I could study during this time, and I am very well with my family. This is very important.
Yes, thank you. Another question. How much do you worry about what other things? How much do you worry about what others think? What do you say? Where are you guys? Gladys, please.
Okay. Uh, I don't worry. I don't worry about others think. But um, unless this person are my family or my husband, but the other person few. I don't worry.
So you don't worry at all. Nice. Thank you, Gladys. Sir Late, please.
Okay, I try to not think about the thinking of other people because um, some people are toxic and that could affect my mental illness. So I only pay attention if my family has to tell me something, but the rest I try to ignore it.
All right. All right. Good. Juan and Alejandro, what do you say? What do you say? You don't say nothing. Guys, what happened with you? I am waiting for you to speak.
Teacher.
Yes.
Okay. I don't worry about uh, 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 the other things. Um, the important is, how do you say, hacer las cosas bien. In
Do everything right.
everything right. Uh, living my life uh, uh, with respect with the others, and that's okay.
That's it. Okay, man. Thank you. Juan, you left. Do you want to say something? Yes? No? I think no.
Teacher,
Yes.
I'm wor- I'm worried another with the your lives and your days happiness, and sometimes I worry to the bad days, good, and something happening all days in in the week, in the weekend, in your personal life, your family. That's it.
But I didn't get the point. I didn't get the point. Is that how much you worry about what other people think about you?
Mm,
Yes,
um, yes.
because it sounds like you worry about them.
Um, okay.
Sounds like that. Yes? No? Okay. So next question. What do you do for fun? What do you do for fun? Play, please.
Okay, as I said, I like makeup, so I like to try different things about it. I like Korean dramas, so sometimes I spend all my day watching them and listening to music and things like that.
Oh, nice. Okay, lady. Thank you. Anybody else? Nobody else? Okay. What happened, guys? What happened? Don't you want to speak? What happened with your speaking?
Teacher.
Yes.
Okay, in this moment or in this situation or pandemic situation, I stay at home watching some series. I go to the gym uh, and I try to travel a little, maybe to a town close to Bogota,
Yes.
and that's it.
Okay, Alejandro. Thank you, man.
Okay, you're welcome.
Juan or Gladys?
I do you listen?
Yes, I am listening.
I riding the bicycle and travel with my family and cooking foods very delicious. This is a activities that fun for me
That are fun for me. Yes.
are for me.
Okay. One is fainted. Okay.
Teacher,
Yes.
uh, I like to traveling with my family, and I like to listen music, see movies, um, and sometimes I like to try and exercise in my home, and I like to join with my family uh, in the best moments in his life.
Okay. Why are you so quiet today, guys? Why so quiet? Nice. Very difficult like this. Never mind. Now we are going to introduce the present perfect. And the present perfect is a very useful topic. It's a very useful present time to use because with this we use it to speak about actions that we started in the past and they are still in this moment. They are still happening in this moment. So present perfect, we have an auxiliary, and the auxiliary is have or has. The auxiliary works, have works for I, you, we, and they, and has works for he, she, it when we are speaking in third person singular. So the result of actions in the past is important in present. For example, I have cleaned my room. Yo he limpiado mi cuarto. Or recently completed actions. For example, he has just played handball. Él ha recién jugado balonmano. States beginning in the past and still continue.
Teacher,
Okay, Alejandro.
could you repeat the answer, the last sentences? Sentence?
He has just played handball. Él ha recién jugado balonmano. Is that the question? Or what is the question?
Yes, thank you. So he has just played with ED handball.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Another thing is states beginning in the past and still continuing. So we have lived in Canada since 1986. Hemos vivido en Canadá desde 1986. And also we can use lately, recently, or yet to add at the end of the expression. I have been to London recently. Yo he estado en Londres recientemente. Are we good so far? ¿Entienden hasta el momento o cómo vamos?
Yes, I understand.
Thank you, man.
I'm understanding too.
Thank you. Guys, it's very difficult this class if you keep quiet, if you keep your cams off, if you keep your attitude like this. So let me know when you are bored or something and we can stop this, but don't be like with this attitude in the class. We have some signal words. You have just, yet, never, already, ever, so far, up to now, recently, since, and for. These signal words are the most common to use when you need to speak in present perfect. Do you know all these words? Okay. So we have the affirmative form for the present perfect. And the affirmative form is you put the noun you put the noun plus the auxiliary, the verbs in present perfect, the verbs are in past participle. The verbs are in past participle. So you have to know the verbs in present, in past, and past participle. Because in present perfect, we use them in the third time. So the affirmative way is the noun, the auxiliary have or has, past participle of the verb, and the complement. For example, I have cleaned my room. This is the long form of the verbs because you also can do the verbs, the auxiliaries, sorry. You can make the auxiliaries contracted with the noun or with the pronoun. So as you can say, I have cleaned my room, you can also say, I've cleaned my room. And this can happen with all the auxiliary and with all the pronouns or all the nouns. Are we good in this moment?
Yes, I am.
Thank you.
Yes, me too.
Yes, teacher.
Then we have the negative sentence form. In the negative, we use the noun plus have or has, not, the past participle, and the complement. For example, I have not cleaned my room.
Teacher,
Yes,
could you write the contractor for, please?
yes. Here I am showing you the contracted form.
Okay,
Can you see
thank you.
it?
No,
Why not?
because I know watching the class. Only I'm hearing, escuchando.
Okay, listening. Yes, I'm going to write them down in the chat. So you can say, I have not cleaned my room. You can also say, I've not cleaned my room. And you can say, I haven't cleaned my room. So you have always three options to do the auxiliary in negative to express an idea.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. So three forms. Also with has. He has not cleaned his room. He hasn't cleaned his room, or he's not cleaned his room. Any questions so far? No questions.
No, teacher.
And the questions, we have the questions. So for questions, we cannot do contracted forms. For questions, we don't have contracted forms. We have to write them complete because to make questions, we put the auxiliary at the beginning. So for questions, we have the auxiliary at the beginning, and that's why we cannot put contracted forms to make questions. So for example, have I cleaned the room? Or have you cleaned the room? Has he cleaned the room? And for the questions, we can do short answers. We always have the short answers option because not always we want to say a complete answer, but at least at the list, we have to use the short form of the answer like this. If the answer is affirmative, you have to use two affirmative ways. And if the answer is negative, you also have to do two negative ways. So when you are going to say in affirmative way, the answer, you say yes, the noun and the auxiliary. So yes, I have. If they ask you, have you cleaned the room?
Teacher.
Yes.
So the contractor verb is the same in this case for the verb have and to be.
For have and to be.
For example, she's she's have no she's let me write.
Okay. So for the short answer, you say yes, I have, or in negative, you say no, I haven't, or no, he hasn't. So you have to put always two affirmation or two negations.
Is
Yes,
correct that?
she has not cleaned the room, yes. But that is a negative sentence. That is a negative sentence. Is that is a complete negative sentence. If you say if you say that you say a short answer, you say yes I have, or depending of the person that answer. For example, in negative, no, he hasn't. Yes I have, no I haven't. Yes he has, no he hasn't. And whatever. Every pronoun you can use it.
Teacher, en español. No, mi duda es que la contracción en este caso sería la misma con el verbo to be, que es she is,
Ah,
she.
yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Sino que it doesn't work. You can't understand this sentence like in present. She is not. No puede ser interpretada como ella no está limpiado su cuarto. So the context is what tell us this is not simple present, but it is a present perfect. Cuando usamos el auxiliar have or has, sí, de la forma contraída, cuando tenemos las terceras personas, podría interpretarse como el verbo to be. Pero cuando ya encontramos que hay un verbo en pasado, entonces no nos da para ser interpretado como el verbo to be, porque nunca vamos a encontrar el verbo to be en presente y un verbo en pasado. Si tuviéramos un to be y seguido por un verbo, ese verbo tiene que estar en continuo, tiene que estar finalizado en gerundio. Entonces, de este modo nos damos cuenta que no estamos hablando de que ella está, sino de que ella no ha. El have o el has es
Okay, thank you.
al español la expresión haber, pero el haber de a, de que yo he algo, el a, nosotros hemos, ustedes han, así se debe entender la expresión have en English. Any questions?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay, Juan. Now let's see the next activity. Okay, we have the next activity. With this, I require the whole participation of you guys because I am not doing this. You are going to do this. So please be able to do this. Let's begin with the past participle of some verbs. What do you say? Please speak. Turn on your mics and speak. Everybody who needs to speak, do it.
Sorry, I didn't understand. Can you repeat the activity, teacher?
Yes, the activity is that you need to tell me these verbs, what is the past participle form of these verbs? ¿Cuál es el pasado participio de cada verbo?
So do has to be done. Do
Yes.
and done. Is
Do, done.
Yes.
go is gone. Gone.
Yes.
And eat, eaten.
It, eaten. Okay.
Eaten.
Yes. With the next. Juan, Gladys, what do you say?
Take.
Are you in the class or what?
Uh, take is taken. See has seen. And make is made.
Make is made. Nice.
Play it.
Teacher,
Yes.
read is red. How do you pronounce that?
Red, red. Yes.
Okay. Drink, drunk. Listen, listen. How do you pronounce that?
Listen.
Listen it.
Yes.
And finally, play, played.
Now we have to complete a whole sentence, a whole expression with this. I'm waiting for you.
He has hidden vegetables.
So she has
Has eaten
eaten
lunch.
Lunch. Nice. The second one.
He has seen
Seen
an elephant.
an elephant. Nice.
They
They
have
no, it's not
no, haven't
haven't
climbed, climbed,
climbed.
climbed the mountain.
Yes, very nice. Next,
She hasn't
haven't
done
done.
her homework.
Yes, good.
She
Yes,
has taken a shower.
good.
She hasn't drunk coffee.
Yes,
They
they
have played a board game.
a board game. Yes,
He has been to America.
to America. Yes,
Teacher, is correct to say he has been in America.
yes. We can say also he has been in. It's because
Okay.
you have gone many times. If you say he has been to, it's because you can go one time, so you can say yes, I have been to. It's one. It's like one time, very few time that you have been in that place. The
Okay.
next,
He has read
read. No está read.
written
Reading. ¿Cómo era la pronunciación de read in past?
read
Read. Yes,
the book.
that's read the book. Nice.
She
Shit.
hasn't uh, dreamt, drew, dreamt,
Drew.
drew, drew,
No, it's not Drew.
mm, draw it,
Draw it. No, it's not draw it.
Mm, drawn.
Yes, drawn.
Uh, on the board.
Yes, on the board. Thank you. Now we have a complete sentence. So here you have to tell me what is the correct for this situation.
Is the first one they haven't graduated from college?
They haven't graduated from college.
Graduated.
Yes. Yes. And the second one,
Is he has made a sandwich?
he have made a sandwich, or
No, he has. He has.
he has made a sandwich. Okay. The number three,
He has ordered a pizza.
he has ordered a pizza, or he hasn't.
Ah, he hasn't.
Hasn't.
He hasn't ordered a pizza. The next one,
They have listening to music.
they have listened to music. Yes. This next,
She has passed the test.
she has passed the test. Very nice. What do you say in this?
She has washed her hair.
Good. Next one.
He hasn't broken his arm.
And this.
They have had breakfast.
They have had breakfast or have had. What do you say?
Had.
Yes. They have had breakfast. Good. Let's continue.
Okay. Sleep as slept.
Slept.
Slept. Use used.
Yes.
And visited.
Visitor. Nice.
Go, gone. Win, won. Shade, shade. Shade.
Good. The next.
Get got.
Get got. Yes.
Sing sung. Sung.
Yes.
Forget forgotten.
Okay. Forgotten.
Wear worn.
Where were? Nice. So the sentence.
She has 3 times.
No.
She has visited
Visited, yes.
France 3 times.
3 times. Very nice.
She has.
Has.
Mm, oh my God. Got
Got
a costume.
no.
Oh, an injection. An injection. At four.
At 4, no.
4 times.
14. Yeah.
They have
They have
won
won
the cup 5 times.
5 times. Very nice. Next one.
She
She
has never
has never
used chopsticks.
chopsticks. Yes, very nice.
She has.
Has
Never. Jump
won
on a trampoline.
very nice.
He
She
he has failed
okay,
the test 8 times.
8 times. No.
And time 8.
No.
8 times.
8 times. Very nice. Good. Continue, guys.
They have
They have
worn worn
Foreign word worn.
worn
No.
worn
Worn.
a costume
A custom.
3 times.
3 times. Nice. The next.
They
They.
Have never
They have never
hiked
hiked
in the mountains.
a mountain. She has. She has. Guys, what do you say? Wake up.
She has hasn't never
She has never
ate it, eaten
Eaten.
A spider.
Spider. Nice. Thank you. This one.
He has
Okay.
forgotten
Has forgotten.
his keys 2 times.
2 times. Now the complete sentence. Okay. The complete sentence.
She has had a job interview one time.
She has had a job interview 1 time. Yes.
He has never planned at a 3.
She has never planted a tree. What do you say?
He has made a speech 4 times.
He has made a speech 4 times. Good.
She has sung the sing. Oh, no, no, no. She has sang the song 8 times.
Sing the song 8 times.
She has sung the song 8 times.
And has the song 8 times. Yes. She has. She has. She has.
She has given a presentation 6 times.
Mhm. Good. Cuba.
She has been scuba diving 7 times.
Good.
He has never shaved his head.
And the last.
She has
She she has never slept in class.
She has never slept in class. Thank you. Okay. How do you feel with this topic? Good. Okay. So the next activity for you is to turn these sentences into present perfect. Do you understand? Yes? No.
no
Yes.
Yes? No? ¿Quién dijo no?
me.
Okay, you have to put these sentences, you have to put them into present perfect. The same sentence, but you have to write them in present perfect. Do you understand, Juan? Or are you still?
Yes, teacher. I understand.
Teacher,
Yes.
they have given How do? What is the past of
Yes.
give? Given?
Given.
I don't. Many problems.
Yes.
It has been warm this week. Warm
It
has
has been
been warm
warm.
this week.
They has been prepared.
They
Has been prepared.
no. It's not with has, it's not with been. Cuando
They
le vas a
have.
poner el been y adicional otro verbo, ese verbo que sigue debe quedar con gerundio, pero aquí no lo podemos poner así porque eso sería presente perfecto continuo. Entonces, they have
Prepared
prepared,
a lot of food.
yes, they have prepared a lot of food.
Okay.
The pupils has
The pupils
have
have,
studied for the exam.
yes, good example.
The boy has fall of his bike.
Boy has,
Fall.
no,
Or
fall
fell?
is the present.
Fell?
Fell is the past, the simple past. What is
Uh,
the past participle?
felt.
No, that is
No.
the felt is the past simple of feel.
Mm,
Fallen,
fall.
fallen off.
Teacher, he
Yes,
has the next one. He has just gone out.
you have just gone out. Yes,
My grandmother
yes,
has lost weight.
no. Lose is present.
Losing.
No,
Uh,
lost,
lost.
lost weight. Yes, the next.
We have
We have
always wanted to visit Spain.
very good.
The sun
The sun, the sun
has
goes down.
has rise.
Rice, no.
Rised.
No. Rice. Ah, should I?
Rising.
Rice. Huh?
Rising.
Race. Ay, porque están los dos. Race. Rising.
Yes. It's time to go.
It's time to go. Yes.
Lucy has sung in a chorus before.
That's so in a chorus
Oh, chorus.
before. Very nice. Any questions to this? Any questions to this topic?
No, teacher.
Thank you, man. Okay, now we are going to have this. So this is a short list of verbs. These verbs are in present simple. And you are going to tell me the simple past and the past participle of this. So what is the simple past of say?
Said?
Say. And the past participle?
Um, I don't know, to be honest.
Okay. Say.
Oh,
Do.
does.
No, that is simple present. What is the simple
Done.
Did.
did? Then
Done.
done. Okay. Come,
Came.
came. And participle,
Came to.
Came.
come.
Come.
Have,
Had.
had. And the participle,
Had.
had. Yes. Stand, what is the past of stand? Stood and stood. Make,
Made.
made. The participle,
Made to.
may. Buy,
Buy.
no.
Buy it.
No. It's irregular verb. All these verbs are irregular, so they don't finish in ed. Boat. Sit,
Sit.
sat,
Sat. Sat.
sat. Swim,
Swam.
swam, and the participle,
Swam.
swum.
Swum.
Speak,
Spoke.
spoke. The participle,
Spoken.
okay. See,
Seen.
but what is the past simple? Saw, and the participle, seen. Right,
Wrote.
Wrote.
wrote. The participle is
Wroten.
now, is written. Sing,
Sang.
sang,
Sung.
sung. Run,
Ran.
run. Run, 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 run. Nice. Any questions with these verbs? No questions? Okay. Thank you, guys.
Teacher,
Yes.
could you show me another time the last activity, please, for take a screenshot?
Take a screenshot. Okay.
That's it. Thank you.
You're welcome, man. You're welcome. Okay, guys. Now let's speak a lot. Let's speak a lot. I have a question. Everybody is speaking this. So I don't know what you are going to do, but you are going to speak. The first question: how often do you go to restaurants?
To be honest, hardly ever because in my family we prefer to cook.
Ah, very nice. For cooking in the house. Yes. Alejandro, Juana, and Gladys.
In my case, I go to the restaurant once a month.
Once a month. Good. Juana and Gladys, are you still here?
I visit the restaurant in more or less mm, one, one, ¿cómo es? Una vez. ¿Cómo se dice una vez?
One time or once?
One, once in month.
Once a month. Yes. I think Juan is not here.
Teacher, I go to the restaurant one time on a month.
Once a month.
Yes.
Okay, very nice. So, what is your favorite restaurant?
I think crepes and waffles because once my boss uh, went with me there and they have a delicious food.
They have delicious food. Okay, nice. What else, you guys? Guys, don't wait until I have to tell you, please. I need you to speak. This is very difficult like that.
My favorite restaurant is one restaurant ubicado, ¿cómo se dice ubicado?
Located.
Located in Sabaneta. Uh, this name is Mr. John, and it's very delicious. This have this, no this it have a food typic Antioqueña. Food typic food Antioqueña.
Very nice.
Teacher, my favorite restaurant is El Corral because they have burgers. It's very delicious.
Are very delicious. Okay.
Teacher, I don't have a preferred one, but I prefer the Mexican and Italian food.
I prefer Mexican and Italian. Good. So, have you ever worked in a restaurant?
No, I haven't, but I think it would be like cool because you can learn a lot working in a restaurant.
Yes. Really good.
Yes, I have. I have worked like a waiter, busboy, and dishwasher.
Oh, nice. A lot of work in a restaurant.
I don't work in a restaurant.
I haven't worked.
I I haven't worked in a restaurant because I um, sit.
I see. Well, what do you want to say?
Mm, no, llego y simplemente me siento. Llego, llegar.
Yes, I arrived
I arrive and sit.
and have a seat. Okay, thank you.
No, I haven't to work in a
I haven't
restaurant.
worked.
I have worked a restaurant because I I am terrified in the cook.
You're you're horrible cook.
Yeah, yes.
Nice. A terrible cook. So in your home, who usually cooks?
In my home, I have to cook because the rest of my family is busy. So I am the one with time to cook.
Oh, nice. You must be a really good cook.
Yes, I do delicious food.
Very nice. Congratulations, Shirley.
Teacher, I have to cook because I live alone.
Ah, of course, man. You,
Teacher, I have to leave 30 minutes because I have to finish a report. So, how do you say me connect? I will connect
yes.
at, in 30 minutes, please, okay?
Yeah, man.
Okay, thank you.
Good. You're welcome.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Teacher in my home.
Yes.
Uh, in my home, my mom is cooking because she doesn't like to see me in the kitchen when when she's cooking.
When she's cooking. Very nice. So,
I like cooking, but my family prefer um, green beans.
green beans.
Green beans. And this is a food that make. I make. Made.
You
I
make
make
what?
frecuentemente.
Frequently.
Frequent.
Yes. What are the advantages or disadvantages of cooking?
I think the disadvantages is that we have to wash the dishes later, and I hate that.
Yes, you're right. Juan and Gladys, what do you say? What do you say, guys? Juan and Gladys, what do you say?
Uh, one at the advantage of cooking, it's it's help my with my mom in the kitchen to wash the plates and and order the market,
In order that, okay,
order the ¿cómo se dice la cena?
the cupboard.
Yes, the cupboard.
Cupboard. Nice. What food would you like to learn how to cook?
I would like to learn how to do pasta. Well, because when I make pasta, always looks weird.
And how does it taste? Weird
It
too?
takes no, it takes well, but I would like to the pasta look like tasty.
Yes. Yes, to look tasty. Okay, she like good, very nice.
Teacher, I would like to learn how to cook is the rice with chicken and salad, uh, salad mais potato.
Salad. Yes, very nice. Mrs. Gladys, do you have something to say? No, okay. How well do you manage money?
I think I manage my money well, but I have to admit that when I have a lot of money, I spend it on makeup.
You spend it on makeup, so you are very passionate on makeup.
Yes.
Very nice. You will be a great entrepreneur,
Thank you.
great businesswoman. Yes, keep focused and obsessed with what you like, and you will get it, of course.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody else, Juan or Gladys?
Teacher, I manage my money with the uh, clothes and someone ¿cómo se dice cosas?
Things, stuff.
Someone things with my great utility.
With your right utility.
Yes.
What is the utility?
And for example, um, books, papers, and no more.
What will you do if I gave you 20, 2000, and 2 millions?
I think I will use that to for study because my family can help me to pay in that. So
Yes,
that will be help me a lot.
it would help you a lot, of course.
I don't spend more than my income because I plan um, expense in advance.
Ah, in advance. Okay. Juan, do you say something?
I gave if I gave to
Or if I
me,
gave you,
uh,
if I
I
gave you,
uh, I going with my family to traveling in around the world.
nice. So, do you enjoy shopping or not?
Yes,
Yes. Tell me why, please, or why not?
because you can find a lot of pretty things. So you can spend a lot of money buying clothes.
Buying clothes. Yes. Good. Thank you, Shirley.
Teacher, sometimes yes and sometimes no because I I was complicated with shopping in the store.
You was, you are, or what?
What
You was or you are?
I was
You was. Okay. So you have a favorite shop. What is your favorite shop?
I think I like Koach,
Yes.
the clothes shop, because they have pretty things. Sometimes it could be a little expensive,
Mhm.
but they clothes is amazing.
Looks amazing. Okay. You like.
teacher. I don't have favorite store.
You don't have a favorite shop.
Yeah, favorite shop. Yes,
How do you feel about online shopping?
I
It's
think
not
Who is speaking?
worry.
Gladys. Gladys. Okay, do it.
Okay. Um, I think that shopping online is is not fun,
It's not.
but fun, fun,
It's not
divertido,
fun. Okay.
fun, and because it's more expensive. Um, no, more less expensive,
It's
más
less expensive.
económico,
It's
more less,
cheaper.
less,
It's cheaper or less expensive.
less expensive.
O sea que no es más barato, sino menos costoso.
Okay.
Okay, as you say, yes. Good. Slay.
I feel it would be good, but we don't know if the shop is secure.
Sometimes, yes.
So you have to, eh, ¿cómo se dice? Estar seguro de que
Make sure.
you have to make sure that the the shop is, eh, ¿cómo es que se dice?
Secure. Or
Sí,
what?
no,
Reliable. Reliable, secure. Yes. Yes. You're right. You're right. So, how do you think the shopping will be in the future? What do you think?
I think people will shopping more online because the technology are so avanzada, ¿cómo es que se dice?
Yes, are so advanced.
Are so advanced, so we won't need the physical stores too much.
Yes, you're very right. Do you say the same, Juan or Gladys? Or what do you say? You don't say, okay. You're welcome, Gladys. Have a good week. See you next class. And also for you two guys, I was waiting for you to speak a lot more. This is very difficult to do a really good class like this. It was planned to be a really conversational class. So the only thing I have to tell you is, please keep practicing. Keep practicing. Sirley, you speak really, really good. I would like you to speak more in the class. Juan, I don't know what happened to you, man. You used to speak more in the class, but now you are very quiet also. I don't know what happened with the rest of the classmates. but that's okay. So I think for today, we are not giving more topics, anything else. You are free to go, and I hope you really consider practicing and coming to class with a really good attitude of being in class. For today, I think there is no more.
Okay, teacher. Thank you
Yes.
so much.
Thank you very much, Silay. Have a great week.
Okay, teacher, thank you so much.
You're welcome, man. Encourage yourself to be better.